From Minute Maid Park in Houston, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Houston Astros are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Outside, and we're off and rolling here in Houston. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Check swing, went around. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And first offering is fouled off. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
That one way inside.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes players get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can, but at the end of an at-bat.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Edmundo Sosa.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And now it's Juan Soto, the guy that I've encountered that hates the cold weather the most, Mookie Betts. I mean, he grew up in Tennessee, so it's not exactly like balmy there. I mean, it gets a little chilly in Tennessee, but under 60 degrees, he will wear 2 sets of batting gloves, one on top of the other, and sometimes he'll wear not 1 set of thermals, but 2 sets of long johns over top one another. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider. Middle of the first, no score. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And starting in this one, Cole Irvin. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And there's a foul ball. In the air, foul off first, brings it in, and there's one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Fraley racing over to make the catch.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yordan.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Yainer Diaz waiting for a turn at the plate. And there's the automatic. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And out of here. He leaves the yard to right. His 4th home run of the season. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. No. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Fought off foul. Two outs. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And the pitch. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. New inning getting started. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Cease, a 6'2 righty, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
And now it's William Contreras. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases. Around third. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. In the air, center field. Leon settles underneath it, squeezes it, 1 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza up now for the Brewers. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Cease, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And a foul ball.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the second. The batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The right fielder,
And next to hit for Houston, Brent Rooker. Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, Boog, and his confidence isn't an issue when he steps in the box. He expects to do some damage every time he's up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Swing and a miss. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him up inside, then away, back inside again. And that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Alex Bregman at the plate now. That's ball one. And the 1-0. Foul ball. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Popped in the air, left field. That gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Batting in, the first baseman,
Dom Smith stands in. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Pedro Leon. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Adames. What a play, inning over. So they strand a pair. We plate 2 full, all tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one in the dirt, and a count 1-2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Yelich, the next to hit, takes outside. One down, base is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez in position. He's got it. 2 away.
the left fielder, number 10,
Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Rooker going back on this one. Get out of town. His second home run of the series, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rooker puts it away, and that'll do it. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the third. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Jose Altuve.
The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. Check swing, no appeal. And now it's even 1-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. That one ripped. That's back. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Here's Josh Rojas, 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a pitch.
Whoa. 1-1.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one not close. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One gone. Bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Alvarez in the box for the second time. One ball, no strikes. The Brewers up by a run here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And he deals. That clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 2-2 now.
Three balls.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Yainer Diaz waits on deck. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. One away with a runner at third. Three-two on the way. Fights it off. You'll see another. Three balls, two strikes the count. Bounce to the right. Peraza in plenty of time for first, but the game is tied as the run comes in. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That catches the outside corner. And the count is 0-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Got him looking. A controversial called strike three to end the inning. But they push across one run on one base hit. No errors, no one left. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. Start of the fourth at the plate. William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Well, on those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering, and it just misses. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one in there across the letters. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the corner for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Caught him looking for the K.
Dude, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And now, Oswald Peraza. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Contreras leads off first with 1 away. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Struck out looking his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We're midway in the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Jeremy Pena. As the lefty gets to work. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Victor Gonzalez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Number 52 also throwing. And here it comes. Not close with that one. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
And the batter now, Brent Rooker. First pitch misses. This one high in the air to left center. Fraley sizes this one up. Out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Alex Bregman. And he's already singled in this game. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one off the outside edge.
2-0.
Swung on, belted. Tattooed and gone. And they jump out front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two out, space is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Back here in Houston, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Victor Robles. Cease back to work. Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul. Robles measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. The other way. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, Designated hitter.
And now it's Christian Yelich. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand batter waits and fouled off. The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Now it's going to be Sal Frelick in there at the knees. That's strike one. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Robles runs. Got him swinging. Go to second, out, and that'll end the inning.
Well, strike him out, throw him out to end the inning, trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
Victor Gonzalez, the new pitcher, the lefty from Mexico.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The pitch. Leon batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And it's 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Can't glove it cleanly to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now it's the DH, Josh Rojas.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there. Right through there for a strike. Leon stands at third with one gone of the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. One left for Houston, but they're up 3-2. And we're back. Juan Soto now. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. Makes the grab, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Leon flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Contreras in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And they'll do it again. Two outs. And another ball. Two now. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Brewers 2. Bottom of the sixth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Gonzalez throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Gonzalez deals. And there's a ball.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Wouldn't chase that time. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Next offering misses down and away. Back to work. 3-2 now. That one out to right. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Kicks and fires. Runner takes off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now the lefty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to second for 1. And that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Brent Rooker up next for the Astros. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. That's towards center. Robles sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Righty reliever out of the pen, Giovanni Gallegos.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Gregory Soto preparing to come on if needed. Coleman getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a good eye there.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And the right-hander deals. Base hit into the outfield. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
No outs. Runner at first. Oswald Peraza up now for the Brewers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Leon sizes this one up. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Now here is Edmundo Sosa. Not even close there. 1-0. With the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Victor.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Off the plate. Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Way high. Two outs. Got him. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joel Payamps.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Right-handed reliever. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Dominic Smith.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Pedro Leon up next for the Astros.
1-0.
And that's outside. And a pitch. And that one sliced foul. In the air to left center. Fralin snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve digs in now. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
At the belt and fires. And another ball.
2-1.
Smith off of first with 2 away. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. What a stop from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a pitch. And fouled off. Check swing, no appeal. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Sal Frelick up next for the Brewers. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yelich out on the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Fought off foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Bounce to third. On to first, and that's an out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Bounced up the middle. Over to Smith. They get the out on Soto. That ends the frame. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Genesis Cabrera.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, One-run game. So now the Astros designated hitter, Josh Rojas. And a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And it's caught for the out.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan.
So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. In the dirt, and that is ball one. Cabrera, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. The pitch, and that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero up and throwing. And that's outside. 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. He swings and fouls one off. And here it comes. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that one missing low. Alvarez at first, one gone. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Strike on the inside corner. 3-1. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The batter, number 3.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Phil Maton.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Tapped softly on the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Bases loaded with one away. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Golden opportunity right here. Outside low, ball 1. Bases loaded, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
On the ground, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2.
These boys are ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
As the lefty gets to work, Adames, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one is inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Wouldn't chase that time. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And he walked him.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
No outs. Runner at first. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That one ripped, but foul. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Rhys Hoskins now at the plate. Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
And that drops in for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And another ball. Oswald Peraza in the Milwaukee on deck circle. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Oswald Peraza up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
High fly ball out towards left field. Alvarez going back on it. Fires it in on the warning track. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Alex Bregman. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Way out front for strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Elvis Peguero getting loose out there. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The first baseman.
So up next,
12,
Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scoring position with 1 gone.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now, Pedro Leon. Just off the inside edge. Base hit right field. Coming home. Now a long throw home. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.